We have a system of equations, and we want to solve this by the substitution method. For substitution method, you want to look at the equations, and you want to find one that has x by itself or y by itself. And once you have a variable isolated, then you can plug it into the other equation. So you want to go for the variable that's the easiest to solve for. Now, both of these, we have x that's isolated. So it looks like on this problem, we're going to be solving for x first, because if we try and solve for y, that involves division with fractions and things like that. So we can avoid that by going for the x instead. Now, it doesn't matter which one of these we solve for. I'm going to choose to solve for x in the second equation, but it really doesn't matter which one you want to go for. This one here, we just have to add 3y to the other side. There's no negatives to deal with, so that's why I'm choosing this bottom equation. So I'm just going to add 3y to both sides, and we get x is equal to 3y plus 34. So now this we want to put into the other equation. Now take a look at this equation. This equation's got a minus sign, and we're putting something in for x. So when you write this out, it's very important that you put parentheses around that entire x. Now, the reason why you want to do that is because the negative is going to distribute to both things inside. So if you don't put the parentheses here and you don't distribute, you're not going to get the right answer. So we need to make sure we put parentheses out there in front. So once that's there, we're going to distribute the minus sign. So we get 5y minus 3y minus 34. We get there. Okay, so that's very important. We get a minus on that. 5y minus 3y is 2y, so we get 2y minus 34 equals negative 58. And now we just need to solve for y. So we're going to add 34 to both sides. So this, remember, your answer is going to be negative because the negative is with the larger number. So we just subtract that and keep the sign of the larger number. So if you subtract, you get 24. It's got to be negative. Divide both sides by 2, and we get y equals negative 12. Now we have to solve for the x. So x equals 3y plus 34, and we're going to put our answer we just found, negative 12, in for y, and we get negative 36 plus 34, or x is equal to negative 2. So our answer, remember, x has to go first. The answer is going to be negative 2 and negative 12.